It was seriously cold at the Jacktown Snow Show this year. It was about 8 degrees when I got there in the morning. That would be like minus 13 Celsius. I was bundled up like the little brother from Christmas Story. I saw a Chuck-sized snowmobile. I also saw a sled. And some snowshoes. There wasn't a ton of vendors, but I did see some interesting stuff. I hadn't seen an Est-wing hammer like this before. I'm not sure what this is. Is it a coffee grinder? The tire ashtrays reminded me of Cold War Motors' classic darts. Before I show you what I brought home, let me show you the heroes of the day. These here are awesome. My Jacktown flea market pick through rusty bucket gloves are kind of thin. I put one of these in one glove and one of these in the other glove. I'm here to tell you both worked great. I went to the show with the intention of not spending a lot of money. and I'm happy to say I succeeded. What you see on the workbench is an $11 investment. I don't do much shoe repair, but I thought this cobbler's hammer was pretty cool. The head's tight. I'm not much of a patina guy, but I got a feeling I might just leave all this alone and just polish the face. What do you think? These were $1 a piece. Another screw-holding screwdriver for my collection. And this tack puller, Buffalo. I don't know if that's just a casting imperfection. Looks like it's got low miles. I just thought it was cool. I didn't notice until I got these home. Bonnie, alligator. I was kind of bummed when I got home. I noticed the tips broke. Other than that, they're in pretty good shape. Thought this was an interesting ratchet. It's a plum. There's a model number there. It has a 5 and a 9. I don't know what's between them. It seems to work okay that way, but it's not great the other way. I suspect it's just dirty. I thought it was interesting. Anytime I see these, I pick them up. I shook it, but I couldn't hear much. This is an older one, because this one, I think, instead of this being spring-loaded, I think this screws. Let's see what we got for bits. Looks like I only got 2 bits. Oh well. I didn't spend much on it. Now there's a story behind that pile there. Hold on, let me get closer. So I walked by a bin full of screwdrivers, and I looked at the bin and I said, Magdad, the last thing you need is another wood-handled screwdriver. Then I ran into my buddy Road King, and he was like, hey, Magdad, did you see that bin of screwdrivers? And I told him, I said, I saw it, but I was good, and I didn't go through it. He says, Magdad, I think they're 4 for $1. And that did it. I went back. So I blame Road King for this pile right here. I went back, and they weren't 4 for $1. They were 5 for $1. So when the vendor told me they were 5 for $1, I just said, well, I have to go through them. So I went through the whole bin. I was supposed to come home with 10. But if you do a quick count, I came home with 9. I don't know what happened to the 10th screwdriver I picked out. Okay, I went back and reviewed the footage. I left 1 screwdriver behind. There it is, in the grass. I'm not going to go through all these, but I'll show you some highlights. Check out this sparkle handle pokey thing. How hot is that? I think it says better grip. And it says it's made in USA. Check out that handle. Couldn't say no to that one. Now this looks like a Stanley, like Herwood model, but there's nothing on the ferrule. Some of the newer Stanleys just had some writing on the flats. So this could still be a Stanley. But in any event, it's in decent shape. I'll clean up nice. And this one here, this is probably worth the price of all of them. Look at the shaft on that. Look at that. I almost talked myself into seeing some writing right there. I don't think there's any marks on it. But that's got some beef. Handle's still in good shape. Looks like it's got a striker on it. That there's a nice one. Even though it was uncomfortably cold out, I had fun at the snow show. I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching.